everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Place of Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I quit in the middle of the cutscene last time, so when I started it up, I was like, oh shit, I gotta continue and beat it again. And I got hit against the boss immediately. It was like, I have 1 HP to finish this, but luckily I did, and holy crap, okay. Really good rate of fires, high, like, tier size, tier diameter, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like we got, compass and boomerang. But I like our damage, I like our fire rates, 4BHX. ZQ1H. I am going to check the cursor right at the bat. Only thing risky is if we get like pills in here. Bombs, you know, bombs are obvious. Pills are clandestine. I have to admit, as I've talked about many times, I think the boomerang is a little overrated because of the fact that it does double damage. I like the freeze effect, but rarely does it work out that well because you have to, like, not shoot for a little while in order to use the freeze effect. And it is nice to have something that does, like, a little bit more damage, but it takes so much time away from being able to shoot that I think most of the time you're probably better off just shooting. But the combination of the freeze plus the damage makes it at least not terrible. And also, I have to remember, I forget this now. At first I was like, this is the big thing about the boomerang, that's awesome. Is that you can use it to get over gaps like that and not waste consumables. But as time has gone on, my brain has, you know, I've been losing my myelin sheath, and as a result, I'd forgotten to do that, or I have forgotten to do that on many occasions. So I'll try to remember to do that now. In any case, any Eden start that starts with, you know, 3 HP is fine by me. Means that we're extremely unlikely to die on our first floor, and if you're extremely unlikely to die on your first floor, you got a great chance of getting to your deal with the devil, and that deal with the devil could be everything you need in order to, you know, succeed in the world today. That is a heck of a jump. Oh my god, these guys are far too in sync. You gotta call Chris Kirkpatrick, Joey Fatone, Lance Bass, Justin Timberlake, and JC Chazet. That is, I think I got them all. I was a big NSYNC fan as a child. Who wasn't? Oh, I was. Okay, yeah, you were like 4, so, like, let's not get too high and mighty about how you weren't into boy bands. You were probably into some dumb shit when you were young as well. Look, I'll take ownership, man. I have, you know, boxes and boxes full of Pogs and Crazy Bones. Crazy Bones literally just molded plastic in the shape of something. But don't try to say that my generation was the only generation to do it, you know. As I was coming up and I was, you know, taking notice of what the people a couple years younger than me were doing. You know, you got your Beyblades, you got your stuff like that. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid offending people. It's possible Beyblades are still really popular. I have no idea. Oh, that is a really good haul right off the bat. Okay, let's get to our item room, because I think that if we don't go to our item room now, we're gonna have to backtrack because our boss room is in the other area. And honestly, this is an incredible start. I think we're finally gonna break the curse of me not being able to see our first floor deal with the devil. We also have 12 cents right off the bat, which is pretty amazing. Should be using the boomerang a little bit. Since boomerang does double what our damage is, we should probably... Oh man, that's pretty good too. We should probably throw it out on enemies we think we can kill in 1 hit. That might make it worthwhile. You know, keep them from firing, and then it's even better than I'd given it credit for before. Probably not these guys, though. They take 4 hits. But, Pyromaniac, this is great. If we get... It basically means if we get a certain amount of bombs, it's pretty much impossible for us to die. So I'm pretty excited about that, and it makes it very easy for us to play blood banks as much as we want to. It makes it very easy for us to... you know, pick up an item like Bob's Brain and be happy about it. So I am pretty stoked here. BBF also becomes amazing. Well, good. Amazing might be pushing it a little bit, but there's a lot of ramifications for picking up an item of that, you know, quality, and I think you're probably familiar with them. Pyromaniac is one of those items that probably, you know, does get put down as like a run winner in a lot of situations. Let's see what we got in our shop. Mom's Key. No doubt I will pick this up. Might as well stand next to it. I don't want to blow up the donation machine if we don't have to. We may not have to, but I have to now. Like, we might be able to avoid doing it and just get, like a penny in our next room, or maybe Pageant Boy from the boss. Every time, man. Every time. There's no excuse. There's one excuse, or a good excuse to take 1 hit. Absolutely no excuse to take 2 hits there. But how's this for an excuse? It's not going to matter, because we're going to go buck wild on Larry Jr., and, once Larry Jr. is dead, we got a free pass for our deal with the devil. Picked up some HP, and the more HP we get, the merrier, so we can trade it away or use it for Pyromaniac. And we will totally take Brimstone here. Absolutely no questions asked. I'm eyeballing Boss Rush Room. I'm eyeballing an easy win. I'm excited. And I am eyeballing you, mate. Allow me to take this opportunity to do some cross-promotion. If you're not watching the Fallout series, well, let's put it this way. If you were watching the Fallout series, you would get that joke. Are You a Wizard is meaningless. Speed Up is very, very meaningful. I'm having a ton of fun playing Fallout New Vegas. I would go so far as to say Fallout New Vegas is my favorite single-player game that I have played in probably, like, 2 years. I'm trying to think, like, my favorite games of last year were, might as well just pop it. Rebirth, obviously, Dark Souls 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor. Those were, like, pretty high up there for me. I think that, yeah, Fallout New Vegas, I know that it's not, like, a game from last year, but I'm trying to think of, like, the last single-player game I played that has kind of, you know, engrossed me as much as New Vegas has. That's perfect. It might be, like XCOM, basically, or, like, I don't even want to say, like, The Walking Dead, the Telltale game, even though everybody and their dog was, you know, playing it back in 2012. It's kind of like a different, oh my god, we got Tammy's Head Brimstone. It's kind of a different beast, you know? This is incredible. This Tammy's Head Brimstone run means, yes, we are going to go extremely fast. We also picked up Moonstar. I'm a big fan. We're going to go fast now. I apologize. I know there's a subset of people who don't enjoy videos where Northern Lion goes fast. This is going to be a Northern Lion goes fast video. Because I need it to be a Northern Lion goes fast video. Fuck the deal with the devil. We're going to come in here instead. I know that I should have done that differently. I should have just walked in right off the start, but I second-guessed myself, and that's okay. We're going to try to put down, like, maybe a sub 10 in-game. That's going to be tough, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to keep the clock up there. You know what game I don't go fast in? Fallout New Vegas. Anyway, I digress. It's great because even if we miss with Brimstone, you know, with Tammy's Head, we come back with Brimstone and just, like, completely shit on it. I think if we get, like, a compass, or sorry, we already have compass. I think if we get map and maybe, like, black candle, sets us up incredibly. And it only takes, like, another second to come into this room, so why not, right? I don't really want any of these. We'll take the pill quickly just to see. It's a health down. That's real bad news. Now, I'm noticing that my HP is a little low. Let's not get so cocky that we end up losing this run. That would be an incredibly irresponsible thing to do. It shouldn't even be a contest. Like, it should be obvious that we're going to make it here, though. Whether we make it in time for what I would consider to be a worthwhile time is something that remains to be seen. But this is like our third Tammy's Head Brimstone run in like a month. And I keep saying, like, well, they don't show up that often, so we should really take advantage of it. I'm starting to feel guilty because they're showing up a lot. But I know that, you know, randomness in Isaac tends to... Might as well use it once. Randomness in Isaac tends to clump. It's not like I don't have any statistical data to back that up. But, you know, you take the good stuff when you can get it. Or I should say the great stuff when you can get it. You know, there was a time where we were getting Magic Mushroom on literally every single run. And I don't mean, like, figuratively every single run. I mean, like, for 8 or 9 runs in a row, we were getting Magic Mushroom every single time. And now we haven't had Magic Mushroom in, like, at least 5 or 6 runs. And it's a relatively common item because of the fact that it shows up from some consumables. Or from some, like, common rocks, I should say. So, you know, you take what you can get when you can get it. Sub 10 minutes in-game is not going to be plausible. I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with that time. But we can probably do sub 15. Which would also be really, really impressive, I think. For my personal tastes, it might be the best run I've ever... probably the second best run I've ever put down. I had another really good Tammy's Head Brimstone run. This is really like the... like, chief amongst them here for quality runs. Of course, we're going to take both Guppy items. Hopefully, we can become Guppy. That will just make it even more ridiculous. It does suck that we're going to not be able to get the Whore of Babylon ability, but hopefully in the future that becomes a little simpler for us to get. I think we do fight the mini-boss just to see what we get. And it's a tarot card. Oh, it's the Emperor. I don't think we use it now because there's too much good stuff left. Like, we still have the boss fights, right? Or sorry, not the boss fight, but the item room in the shop. But starting on the next floor, maybe we pop Emperor quick. Speed up. I mean, that's still pretty good. There is a double key room here. I will take it, even though it's kind of going to slow us down. I figured maybe it's worth a shot. Don't really want any of this, but maybe the money is worthwhile. We'll leave that 1 penny up there because it's probably not worth our time. I do think it's probably worth the extra time investment to go to the shop. Just to see. I don't really want to donate, even though it's good practice because it's going to slow us down. Oh my god. Curse of the Maze, man. Come on. You're screwing me up here. It doesn't even look like it's going to be that much of a trial to get to the shop. I mean, obviously nothing is really that much of a trial with the amount of damage we're doing, but still. We'll take Mom's purse. We'll buy the Spirit Heart. We'll get the hell out of town. Okay. Nope. We'll take the key just in case, but for now we're just gonna get a move on as quickly as possible here. Try to put down an impressive time. Lucky us. Oh, you're still alive? Not for too long. That could have been a Joker card. Oh well, what's done is done. We got boss rush regardless. We could take it and teleport with the Emperor card if it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough, so we'll just head down to the next floor. And I'm immediately going to pop the Emperor, because even though we could save more time maybe on a chest or a cathedral, I think it makes... Oh, never mind. It's definitely the right floor to use it on, because Curse of the Labyrinth means that we are going to have to... or we're going to skip 2 floors, basically, for the price of 1, and we don't have much chance of getting a deal with the devil anyway. We could get a guppy item out of a curse room or something like that, but that's it. Okay, don't really want Broken Ankh. I was really hoping that would be another Emperor card, but so be it. Fantastic. We'll head on to the cathedral and really hope for not Curse of the Lost, in which case we'll be sitting pretty here with like a staggeringly great run. Yeah, no Curse of the Lost. We do have to find the right direction to go. Oh, what was that? What was that, dog? You just wasted so much of your own time. This is also a dead end, so I'm just gonna bomb our way out rather than, you know, waste more time than is strictly necessary. Luckily, you know, our damage is quite good, so... Can kill enemies pretty easily and get back in the saddle here. Oh, Cricket's Head, so good. Makes up for the stupid waste of time that I've committed here. Thank you for the Spirit Heart. I don't really want to open that, even though we recently opened a golden chest. We didn't have to fight for the last one. Emperor, Judgment. This is well worth it. Thank you, Mom's Key. Judgment versus Lovers. I think, why not Judgment, right? Don't really know what it... provides for us. Oh, it would be so good if we could become Guppy on this room. The dream is dead, long live the dream, but still, we tried. We've got Pyro, so we can just stand there as those bombs go off if we want to, but first, let's kill Isaac, and man, we've barely had time to, like, start a discussion on this run. My 10 minutes was not that far off, honestly. I will say that my actual damage with Brimstone leaves a little bit to be desired, like, this is not the best damage I've ever done, but, you know, it's going to take another 15-20 seconds on the Isaac fight, and then we'll be good to go here. I love doing... Oh, that was so bad. I love doing, like, pseudo speed runs, because when the video goes up and it's, like, 12 minutes long or 13 minutes long, people go, must be a speed run, and now, sometimes, it actually is. Really, literally, only in the condition in which I have, oh my lord. This exact condition, basically, in which I have, like... Brimstone Tammy's head, but it's worked out a surprising amount. No. I don't know if it does anything, but better safe than sorry. You are still alive somehow, even though your health bar disappeared. Sure, and I understand. So we're shooting for in-game under 15 minutes. I mean, like, under 13 would be probably more realistic and also good. But... may or may not become a reality. Of course, we could have had, like, we could have made this run stronger. Is our luck stat just, like, off the chain or something like that? Infestation 2 helps. We could have made this run stronger and longer if we had wanted to, but I think that this is the way that I prefer to handle, like, Brimstone Tammy's Head runs. It's just, you know, they don't show up all that often, just get what you can get out of them. Obviously, it's nuts that we got Spoonbender and Infestation 2 here. It's making some really cool stuff happen. We'll go back for that quickly because we can. Oh my god, so many spiders for the boss fight. Why not take Dry Baby? We're definitely going to finish under 13 minutes. It's going to be like 12:30, maybe even like 12:18, maybe even 12:16. It was a second and a half long boss fight. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that Isaac episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.